In this video, we will create the mesh for our Onera M6 geometry. So, double-click on Mesh to pull up the mesher. And your geometry will attach and you will see it in the graphics window. The first thing we're going to do is highlight Mesh, and we're going to add some sizing based on our body of influence that we created in the previous step. To do this, click on Mesh Control and add sizing. The geometry, make sure the body selection filter is on, and select our flow domain body. Apply. We're going to be using a body of influence. Click on the Z-axis and zoom in. You can see our body of influence geometry right here. The body of influence, you have to select. Again, you have to filter what it is you're selecting and click apply. So now we're going to add some sizing for our body of influence. In the details of body sizing, we can go into element size here, and we're just going to input 0.3 feet for now. If later we want to further refine this body sizing, we can put in a smaller element size. We can also change the growth rate down here, but we're just going to leave it as default for now. So now we have our body sizing. Just for ease, when we're selecting the faces of our wing, we can hide the body by right-clicking and selecting Hide Body. Now we're going to add some more refinement. If we go back to Mesh Control and Sizing, we're going to refine the leading and the trailing edges of the wing. So for our first refinement, click the face selection filter and select the leading edge of the leading face of the wing. Again, you'll have to filter what it is you're selecting. Click apply. Our element size is going to be 0.01 feet. And our behavior will be set to hard. We're going to repeat this, but for the trailing edge. So select the trailing edge, make sure you're selecting the right face, apply, and set the element size to 0.01 feet. Again, the behavior will be hard. Now, we're going to refine the other two faces of our wing. So, select the middle face on the top, and this time the element size is going to be 0.03 feet. And again, the behavior will be hard. Finally, we're going to select the bottom face of our wing. And add some sizing. It's going to also be 0.03 feet. Set the behavior to hard. Now for our final step, we are going to add an inflation layer. To do this, go into Mesh Control and click Inflation. If we zoom out, we're going to select our entire flow domain body, apply. The boundary will be the faces of our wing. So if we go and zoom in, select boundary, and select one face of the wing. To select all four of our faces, go here, and we'll select Extend to Limits. Apply. Our inflation option is going to be total thickness. You will have 10 layers and a maximum thickness of 0.006. And finally, we're going to change our inflation algorithm from pre to post. This means that we are generating the inflation layers after we've already generated the mesh for the volume. Now, we'll generate the mesh.